嗨，你好，那个子先生啊，我很高兴又再一次见到你了。然后您是研究美国国防安全问题的专家。然后呢，我这里的问题是直接性问题啊，就是我们的 Trump 总统啊说过，他阻止了就是中共14分钟要灭掉那个香港的那个行动。那么呢，在香港问题还没有解决的这段时间呢，我们始终还是会有担心，会否那个中共会派兵去镇压、暴力镇压。所以呢，我的问题是，如果中共实施暴力镇压，那么美国会在那个外交、军事或者其他领域会做出什么样的、采取什么样的行动？我想请鸽子先生给大家说一下，谢谢。
So the question from Sarah is that he knows Mr. Bill Gates is like the expert in the defense strategy. So Mr. Donald Trump, like President Trump, has mentioned that because of him, he has stopped Xi Jinping or like China to attack or eliminate Hong Kong within 14 minutes. So, like for Chinese people, they are still very worried that the Chinese army or like the PLA, they may enter Hong Kong and then to start attacking people using the military force. So, like from your perspective, what can the U.S. do if the CCP really resort to this kind of method, like military method or like violent method? And to handle the Hong Kong matter?
Yes. Recently, I interviewed the White House National Security Advisor, Robert O'Brien, and I asked him about the situation in Hong Kong, and he was very strong, basically saying that the United States stands with the people of Hong Kong. President Trump has said this as well. Right now, we're seeing an unfolding drama between the White House and the Congress over whether the president will sign the Hong Kong Freedom and Democracy Act, which Congress passed unanimously. The word I hear from senior officials in the government is that the president will find some way of getting this passed, but he's also trying to preserve his options to do a partial trade deal with China. So he's trying to play the middle ground, but his heart is with the Hong Kong democracy protesters and supporting them. Also, we saw in the recent elections that this was a huge setback for the Communist Party of China. All of the pro-Beijing parties lost many, many seats. This shows that the protests are not just about people in the streets, but they're about people voting in the ballot box in support of democracy. Many of the China experts that I've talked to believe that what we're seeing in Hong Kong today is the beginning stages of the disintegration of the Communist Party of China. Hopefully, the United States has made very clear that any kind of military action against unarmed protesters would have dire consequences for U.S.-China relations, and I think that is a very strong message.
这个我进来呢，其实就是做了一个访谈，那就是跟那个白宫的国家安全顾问Robert O'Brien 做一个。
哎，好的 ，Robert 叫 Robert 什么
？O'Brien。
奥布莱恩吧？听明白了吧？什么时候？刚刚。
So the interview that you did with Mr. O'Brien is just very recent, right?
Yes.
大家看看啊，下边啊，20万的捐款，10万的捐款。You look at this, the $200,000 donation. Look at this, 200,000, 5,000, and 20,000. Okay, just for donate. Now you look at this. No one person in the outside Chinese can get this donate. We one day the $15 million donate last time. Look at this. Okay. Now very important. Okay, you need a good translate. 你要把布莱恩刚刚采访的，我今天送给他采访。对了，比尔格兹先生采访的白宫的国家安全顾问。OK， 明确的说啥？老子就是要跟香港学生在一起啊！你打喷嚏就打，凯林已经病了2、3天了。哎呀，这还在那儿坚持工作，非常伟大的共产主义啊，不是啊，是这个平民主义者。比尔格兹先生刚刚说的话啊，记住啊，战友们，你好好翻译一下。港妹，声音大一点。 不行了，喝点咖啡啊。
Bilger 先生跟Robert O'Brien 他做的访谈呢，O'Brien 呢他里面所说的他那个立场呢是非常的坚定的，就是说美国是支持香港的，那我们的特朗普总统也是跟香港人站在一起，他也是支持香港的。那现在呢，我们的情况大家可以看到，就是白宫跟我们的国会就有一个可以说是一个小的斗争这样子，因为呢他们就看会不会签署那一个的香港的人权和民主的法案。那我们国会呢已经是全体通过了这个法案了，那现在呢就是等我们的总统就会不会签署这个法案的。那其实呢在这个人权法案中我们的特朗普总统他其实就是想跟这个中国就达成一部分的一个协议这个贸易的协议，但是呢他的心就是也是支持香港人的，支持民主的。那我们可以就看一下情况变化会怎么样。那还有另外一点呢，就是说香港的刚刚的一个选举，大家可以看到这个地区的一个选举。那其实这个结果呢，是对于中共来说是一个很大的打击，因为呢在这个选举中很多的支持亲中的，我们说亲中的一个党员或者是议员，他们呢就是失去了很多的票数。那我们要看到的就是现在香港的不只是说有人去上街那么简单，而是说真正确那些去投票的人，他们是怎么去透过他们的选票是表达他们支持民主这一个的诉求，这个的理念。那现在呢，我可以说香港只是一个开端，就慢慢呢让这个共产的主义慢慢去分解，去瓦解这样子。那美国呢在这个情况下已经很明确说了，如果中国或者是中共是用了这个暴力武力的手段去解决香港的情况，他们会面临一个很大的一个结果，或者是一个很紧急的一个结果，就是说美国跟中国的关系会严重受到影响。
好，我们刚才这个比尔格兹先生很明确的告诉大家，我再次告诉你，昨天和前天我和美国的很多朋友在一起，非常明确随时签随时签，一定签，不但签，我会告诉你们，随时跟着的成立的执行监督小组，还有香港紧急法案都在酝酿中你可以给比尔格兹先生翻译一下这事。
So, Mr. Bilger just now has mentioned very clearly about how the bill is going on, and for me and my friends, we have discussed these days. We believe that no matter when the bill will be signed, for sure, this Hong Kong Democracy and Human Act will be signed, and then there will also be a group monitoring the execution of this bill.
而且可以告诉大家的事情，美国的法律我再说一遍。川普总统签不签？他不签，回去投票2/3票过，他就算过了他签了就马上就过，他不签他也不拒绝的话，自动生效。所以说大家别担心，何况我告诉你，川普总统白宫比谁都想签
So, according to the U.S. law or U.S. Constitution, if Mr. Trump, President Trump, doesn't sign the bill, and then if this bill is passed back to the Congress, as long as there are 2/3 of the members who vote for this bill, eventually this bill will pass too. And then for sure, another way is Mr. Donald Trump just signed the bill, then for sure it will be passed. So people just don't worry out there. For sure this bill will be passed too. Mr. Trump is very willing, or I can say he wants this bill to be passed much more than anyone else.